Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honor unto my apostles and bishops of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the Israelites, which are scattered all around the world amongst these other nations, which we refer to as the Israelite foreigners. All right, it's going to be another news update, and I'm dealing with an article from RT.com, and this article is entitled, Iran Tried to Hack Trump and Biden/Harris campaigns. Google. The tech giant says it disrupted a phishing operation by a hacking unit linked to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Iranian hackers tried to target both the Republican and Democratic presidential election campaigns earlier this summer. Google has claimed. The company says the attack was part of a larger email phishing operation, which involved sending deceptive messages to targets in a bid to steal personal information or hack their accounts. All right. This is all alleged, coming from the tech giant Google. All right. There's nothing new what they're doing. All right. They've been talking about cyber attacks. All right. And it's pretty, I find it pretty interesting how the government and the military, they're able to detect when somebody, or they're able to basically proclaim that there's going to be an attack before it happens, a cyber attack. Because usually if somebody's going to hack your system, they're not going to let you know when they're going to do it. All right. They're making predictions that these different groups are going to hack their system, which, how would you know? Why would they give you that information? All right. Or how are you able to make that educated guess? All right. Which to me, that's showing you that it's all psyops. All right, inside jobs. Okay, it's all a setup, man, to forward the agenda of the elites of the society, man. Because your presidents, they're nothing more than just pawns. All right, puppets. The puppeteers are the elites of the society, man. All right. So with that being said, I'll get Jeremiah 30:7. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7, it says, Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right. Jacob is you Israelites. All right. Jacob's name was changed to Israel when he wrestled with the angel. All right. And the Israelites are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the Israelites scattered amongst these other nations. All right. And, the Most High is going to bring trouble upon the tribes, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Not just the Israelites, but the other nations as well. All right. Primarily here in America. It's going to be a time of trouble. All right. We're seeing all of these events taking place in the news that's leading up to an economic collapse. Okay, a civil war. All right, a famine. You know, you hear about farmers complaining about, you know, their lands being polluted or farming crops being destroyed. All right, things of that nature. All right, we're seeing our tax-paying dollars go to, well, really, I shouldn't say ours because I don't give a damn about the society, but we dwell here, all right, and we do work. We do go to a plantation. I'm talking about, you know, brothers that's in the truth, that believe, all right. But yeah, the tax-paying dollars of these American citizens is going towards the welfare state of Israel, the war over there in Ukraine, all right, the military budget, all right. All these things are contributing factors for the time of trouble, man. All right, the infrastructure is all jacked up, all right, and not to mention Esau has to fund his agendas, man. All right, all of these things is being funded by the Federal Reserve note, which is not real money, and the tax-paying dollars of the everyday American person. All right. I think it's 2 Corinthians 2:11. And I guess I'll close there. You know, I don't want to make this too long. It's just a news update. All right. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right. Satan is the so-called white man. All right. Biblical Edomites. That's their true biblical nationality. Just like, all right, so-called black man, so-called Latino man, so-called Native American man, they make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Well, you so-called white people, you make up the descendants of the Edomites. All right? That's your forefather. That's your true nationality. You're Edomite. All right? And you're Satan, man. Because you're known as the wicked in the Bible, man. All right? And you know, the wicked, which is synonymous with you Edomites, there are three classifications of men. You got the sons of God, which is us, the Hebrew Israelites. Then you got the sons of men, which is the other nations. And then you got the sons of the wicked, which are you devils, you so-called white people, man. The devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right? The former rulers of the pagan Roman Empire, all right? The Greek Empire that put holy hell on Israel throughout the history. The true Israelites, the true Jews, which are you so-called Negroes, man. Judah, Benjamin, Levi. All right? We're not ignorant of you Edomites' devices, man. All right? You want to use this cyber attack to possibly postpone the elections, to possibly crash this system for the agenda of the global reset, because there is going to be a global reset. The dollar is on its way out. All right, the dollar has went past 35 trillion, which, you know, the U.S. is in way more debt than 35 trillion, but that's just a number they're throwing out there on the debt clock. Okay. And not only that, but you see countries that was once their oil supply was backed by the U.S. dollar. All right, their oil supply was being traded in U.S. dollars. That's no longer becoming a thing for the BRICS Alliance, man. The BRICS Alliance, Brazil, Russia, I believe India, South Africa, China, and I think South Africa. And then you got, I think Iran is a part of BRICS now. All right, you got other countries a part of BRICS. Even some of their allies, American allies, the EU and NATO, some of them countries, they want to do business with, they want to side with the BRICS Alliance. Because everybody see the writing on the wall for America, man. All right, there's no more desire to, uphold this place for these other countries. All right. So I guess the Spirit is telling me to get Obadiah verse 7, since I'm talking about these countries turning their back on America. All right. Obadiah verse 7, it says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. All right. And that's talking about the men that are in confederacy, the nations, the kings of these nations that are in confederacy with America. All right. They're going to turn their back on America. That's all it's going into, man. All right. They no longer desire to, uphold this place, man. Their share in the dollar is dropping significantly. Talking about these different nations. All right. We still got the trade war going on. None of these things have disappeared, man. But they're not being addressed in the mainstream media. All right. Because the scriptures say the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. If these people knew what the hell was truly going on, they would doomsday prep. It wouldn't even be protests. It would be violent civil unrest and uprisings, man, against the politicians, lawmakers, all right, and these government officials. Okay. And with that being said, I'm gonna wind down. All right. The point was made. Okay. Continue to watch as well as pray. And with that being said, I'm gonna say